Well, hello guys, it's Mind Crypto here. I hope we're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a fantastic one. So today I'm going to talk about ALBT, NXRA. So although it is still Allianceblock, NXRA, next era, I just wanted to bring some more clarity, actually just create some new focus with regards to the token. So a lot of people are obviously still worried about what's happening and where we're going. So just put some refocus on, the investment within Allianceblock and why it is we decided that that's where we want to be, and why I decided I wanted to be part of Allianceblock and the investment. Now, when we look at some of the reasons why, now obviously there's lots going on in the world with regards to certain aspects to cryptocurrency, innovation, technology. There's a lot of pushback from old finance, which doesn't really want us to be moving in the direction. So there's loads of pushback from, especially think of the SEC, the SEC in America, in the US, and how that is panning out with regards to XRP. Now, I believe personally we're at a point of wealth transfer. I don't think we're ever going to see, we're not going to, well, ever. I think probably not for the next 100 years. This is a new beginnings of how finance works. And this is where Allianceblock, I believe, comes in the future. Obviously, you've got some great partners with people like Quant and others, and it's created some great partnerships over the past few years. So one of the ones I wanted to go back to was Alliance partners with ArtBanx to make art a bankable asset class on blockchain. Now, as you may or may not know, Allianceblock is a decentralized and trustless infrastructure that provides gateways between TradFi and DeFi. The partnership with ArtBanx, a collection management system for collectors, art professionals, and financial institutions, and it's a first of its kind in the market and further bridges the gap between TradFi and DeFi. Now, I like that. It's got a niche. Now, when you think of a niche, it's doing something very unique within the market. It's bridging the TradFi and DeFi element together, and that makes it very unique. And it bridges that gap, which is what we want. The collaboration will serve to provide new ways for users to access liquidity for previously unbankable, inaccessible asset classes without the need for centralized entities. Now that's the keys in that, without the need for centralized entities, hence why we're getting this massive pushback. Because obviously it's quicker, it's cheaper, and the security that comes with it. So real world asset-backed finance with physical artworks as collateral, which ArtBank art collection management, market data, refinances, infrastructure enables art to become a bankable asset class, which will be expanded with marketplace built on technology. Now you can think of all the different areas that this will be highly useful in the future, and the future progression for next era. And that really says it all. Next era, NXRA, there is something new coming. So Allianceblock with NXRA protocol infrastructure, NXRA's IDs, identity management toolkit, will allow the tokenization of physical artworks and facilitate a marketplace for art. Now, again, this doesn't just have to be art. There's plenty of other things that are physical assets that could be bankable as an asset, which only opens up the situation even further, which I think is really, really interesting. So in 2022, the global art market grew by 29% year over year, growing up to $65.1 billion in aggregate sales of art, including substantial growth of interest in digital art facilitated through NFTs, which we know about, non-fungible tokens, topping at 11.1 billion, according to the report of Art Basel and UBS. So this is really interesting. Now, if they could grab some of that liquidity from the decentralized market, TradFi, then I think we're going to see this boom. And again, it's unique. So if we look at ArtBanx, so we'll just have a go in there now and have a look, and where art meets technology, which is great. So as we see here, complete control for the artists. ArtBank navigates the intersection of art and technology to bring what the art world truly needs into one holistic global ecosystem. The greatest art collections today are controlled by those with access to the best data. And our proprietary technology, a stack of blockchain, artificial intelligence and machine learning helps art collectors, art professionals and financial institutions to unlock the value of their art collections. Unique identifiers are generated for each art block, enabling the creation of the most comprehensive, customizable and secure collection management system. Powerful valuations and forecasts on dashboard level combined with market analysis to provide world-class insights for art financing, acquisition or simple curiosity. And so soon to convert physical artworks into digital assets. Now that's the key here. ArtBanx is one step closer to making art a bankable asset class. Now I find this really interesting because obviously bringing that TradFi to DeFi is really important because obviously, as we know, it reduces the cost and everything else that comes with it. So it's quicker and it's more secure, but it also cuts out that middleman, which makes this really, really interesting for the future. As I've said, I think we're entering a wealth transfer with this new technology, and I think current traditional finance is trying to push it back because they're simply not going to make the money they made before, because everything is traceable via this and it's cheaper. That's the point here, and that's what we're trying to create. So just trying to refocus our thoughts towards why we got into ALBT, why we're focused on it as being new technology. And this is why I think it's really important to shift our attention away from what's happened with regards to the breach that we had a couple of weeks ago, and start focusing on why we're here. I think the team are doing all the work that they can do and putting things back together, and with a future vision. NXRA is that future vision, and that's why I invested in it. So remember, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I want to bring to you the best information and help you connect those dots. Remember, please subscribe, because there's a lot of people on here that aren't subscribed. Please hit that notification bell so you don't miss any further videos. But I thank you for your support, and I'll catch you later.